And welcome back to the Highland Activity Center. Game 2 of our triple header here tonight. High school boys basketball, Valley City and Fargo Oak Grove. And a pleasant good evening to you. Welcome back to the Hack as the Highlanders get ready to take on Oak Grove. Again, this is the first go-around this season for these two in this new Region 1. Valley City and Oak Grove. We've got the varsity game coming up here. Well, I'm probably going to tip that one off. I'm going to guess around 7:45 tonight. We'll have the varsity game. We've got junior varsity coming up here first. One game in the books, and the Highlanders coming up with a win there. Valley City 57-50 winners over Oak Grove in the C-Squad game played earlier this afternoon. Now it is the JV's turn. Starters here for the Grovers. They'll have Carter Koenig, a sophomore. Aiden Saunders, a freshman. Will Olson, a sophomore. Carter Wendelboe, a junior. Will Ness, a freshman. And Zach Winter, the sophomore. The starting five for the junior varsity. Actually, double check that. I think not Will Ness, pardon me. It is Zach Winter is starting, not Will Ness, starting with the JV. And for the Highlanders, they will have their normal cast up there with Mike and Madsen, along with Finn Doctor, Tegan Zahn, Jack Samuelson, and Jack Dieterle. We are set, ready to go. Ball's in the air. Dieterle wins the tip. Comes down to Doctor, and the Highlanders have the ball first. They're along the near wing. Dieterle, top of the key. Man-to-man defense, dribble drive. The big fella going into the hole, gets the bucket and the foul. And the Highlanders up to a 2-0 start with a point pending here for Valley City. Foul called on Will Olson. That will be his first team. Dieterle at the line, the N1. Short. Rebound tip by Samuelson, and Jack hustling after it, couldn't quite get to it. I think he and Mike and Madsen both were heading over there. So the ball goes out of bounds. Grovers will bring it up the floor. 10 seconds gone here in the opening quarter. And Saunders, the freshman, will bring it across the logo here for Oak Grove. Pass here onto the near wing. Koenig launches it from the right wing for three. Air ball. Backside rebound grabbed up there by Madsen. He'll start up the floor. Mike can hit to the near side. Pass up top of the key to Doctor. Coming off a 23-point C-Squad effort. Did not play the fourth quarter. Zahn off to Dieterle. Near side Madsen. Back to Samuelson. Looking for the cutter. Was there. Didn't pass. Samuelson drives the lane. Gets the bucket and the foul. So Jack will get a free throw here. And again, foul called on Olson. So quickly, two personals on Olson, two team fouls. So the two centers, each with a bucket and a free throw attempt. And that one halfway down comes out. Wendelboe grabs the rebound, outlets it to Saunders. He'll start in the front court. Here on the near wing, top of the key, Wendelboe. Wendelboe on that left wing. Gets it back up top to Winter. Winter posting up, back to Wendelboe. Dribble drive, but it was blocked either from front or back. Dieterle with the rebound. Now Madsen in the front court on the far wing. Mikan trying to go past cross court to Doctor. Doctor has it up top. Driving it with the left hand off the elbow. Gets it back up top to Zahn. Zahn to Samuelson. Samuelson to the cutter. Doctor into the corner. Madsen. Three-pointer right side off the front of the rim. Rebound long comes to Samuelson. Jack dribbles, circles around. Going all the way in. That's a hop tip. It'll step through and the bucket by Jack. He's got four. 6-0 Valley City. And the early advantage. 6:17 to go here in the first quarter. Wendelboe on the wing. Olson gets two men in the air. Goes up off the glass for two. Will Olson with the bucket. 6-2 Highlanders. Madsen, front court, Dieterle. Up top. Right of the lane, in the lane. Goes up, right hand off the glass, too hard. Samuelson rebound, no. Rebound into the far corner. Grabbed there and controlled by Saunders. Back to the way into the front court, right hand hip high dribble. On to the far wing. Wendelboe, long two, no. Off the rim. And then the rebound rolls off the hands of Zahn and out of bounds. That'll bring Pierce Thompson in the lineup here for the Grovers. Pierce, the freshman. Four juniors on this JV squad, mostly freshman, sophomore. Here's Thompson. Top of the key, long jumper taken, off the mark there by Saunders. Rebound, Dieterle. Now to Madsen. Madsen, up court, Doctor. Doctor driving baseline. Trying to go shovel into Samuelson. Zahn. Here's Matson for three. Good. Matson knocks down the triple. And Valley City now up 9-2. And we have a timeout taken by Coach Kading and Oak Grove with 5:14 to go. This is a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Kading and the Grovers. We'll step aside. 5:14 remaining in the opening quarter. 9-2 Valley City. This is Highlander girls basketball, or Highlander boys basketball JV squad from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. Five minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Valley City on top, 9-2 in our junior varsity game. On the near wing, Wendelbo for the Grovers. Checking out of that break. Carter Koenig comes back in. On the wing, Saunders, Wendelbo to Koenig. Into the near side, starts in just off the elbow, right side. Jumper, bounces, rolls, and no. Diddling with his third board. Jack will bring it up, gets it out here to Doctor. He'll come across the timeline. Mike Lentz, head coach of the Highlanders. Cutter through. Samuelson in the lane, and a foul call. It might be on Aiden Saunders, which would be his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Inbounds up baseline. Zahn brings it in. Doctor, shot up, short. Gets his own rebound. Underneath, kicks it out to Samuelson. Back onto the wing, Matson. Matson dribbling into the lane. Trying to shovel it off. Ball knocked away. Regained by Zahn. Zahn into the corner, Doctor. Doctor left side. Back onto the wing, Zahn. Zahn starting in. Bounce pass to Samuelson. Goes up strong for 2. Nice pass there by Tegan Zahn. Samuelson now has 6. And the Highlanders lead 11-2. Wendelbo here to the near wing. Up top. Gets it off to Koenig. Koenig, and a timeout taken again by Coach Kading. And this is going to be another 30-second timeout with 4:04 remaining here in this first quarter. 11-2, Valley City leading. We're back with more Highlander basketball from the Hack, live on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. Out of the timeout, it will be Grover basketball. As they trail 11-2. On the near wing, Olsen picks up the dribble, launches the 3 from the right wing, back iron too hard. Matson gets the rebound. Mikan into the front court. Passing near side to Doctor. Inside, Dieterle. Little spin move, no. Rebound, Olsen controls. Back the other way. Here come the Grovers, trailing by 9. On the wing, Olsen, or to Saunders. In the lane is Olsen. Shot blocked by Dieterle. Grabs the rebound. Actually just grabbed it right out of his hands. He's got 4 boards. Into the front court, Doctor. In the lane. His little floater, no. Rebound taken down. Olsen grabbed it. Grovers back the other way. 3:18 to go. First quarter, 11-2 Valley City. Entry pass stolen by Samuelson. Quickly came back defensively and got in the way of that one. Now Matson across the timeline. Oh, man, and Samuelson wasn't paying attention. It was grabbed by Zahn. As the pass was intended for Jack, and he was jogging up the floor. Went right behind him. Matson near corner. Down the wing. Long 2. Good. A long 2 for Matson. He's got 5. 13-2 Valley City. Off on the top of the key. Saunders gets it off to Wendelbo. Wendelbo trying to bounce pass into the lane off the hands of Thompson. Here's Matson in the front court. Matson going up strong off the glass. And the rebound. Thompson clears it off. Ahead of the pack. Gets it down to Saunders. Layup Wendelbo. Good. Carter Wendelbo with 4. 13-4. Lead is at 9 for Valley City. 2:24 remaining in the opening quarter. Dieterle to Samuelson in the far corner. On the wing, Matson. Three-pointer from there. Off the front of the rim. Dieterle with the rebound. Back to Doctor. From the left wing for three. Good. Finn Doctor knocking down the three ball. Highlanders up 16-4. First points for Doctor. Near side, Wendelboe. Off the right elbow. Spins around. Goes back behind. Koenig, far side. Knocked away by Doctor, but in the hands of Saunders. Olsen, top of the key. Koenig for three. Good. Carter Koenig knocking down the three ball. And another timeout taken there by Coach Kading of Oak Grove. This will be a full timeout. 1:45 remaining. Valley City leading it 16-7. We're back with more Highlander boys basketball live from the Hack on YouTube of the Highlander Activity Network. As we come onto the timeout, 1:45 remaining in the quarter. Andrew Sikora is eventually going to get in here. I guess they're going to have to, since they're coming out of a timeout, wait for the first dead ball. Sikora and Middlestead, the lone bench here for Valley City. Zahn tried to go down low. Ball kicked there by Olsen. And now Sikora will come in. And Samuelson will sit down. 1:38 to go. Inbounds baseline. Zahn will trigger it in. Brought in. Dieterle cutting through. Layup good. Dieterle with 4. 18-7 Valley City. This equals their biggest lead at 11. They did have a 12-point lead at 16-4. Here goes Matson. Layup good on the fast break. 7 for Mikan. Now it's their biggest lead, and Baker's dozen. 20-7, and at 13 to go in the first quarter. Into the near wing. Olsen on the elbow, backs up. Cutter through, right in the hands of Zahn with the intercept. Off to Doctor, and he'll start up the floor. Across the timeline, pass, entry pass in for Dieterle. Nope, knocked away. Picked up, Wendelboe over to Koenig, layup, no. We got a blocking foul called on Matson. Michael will pick up his first team. And it is a blocking foul, which will send Carter Koenig to the line to shoot 2. He's got 3 so far in the game. Free throw by the righty, good. Makes it 20-8. Beck Alvin checks in the lineup here for the Grovers. Another free throw by the righty. Benson sends number 2, swish. 5 for Thompson. 20-9, Valley City. Matson to Doctor to Dieterle. Double team there, gets it back to Matson. Way in that far wing, back up top to Zahn. 35 seconds to go. Doctor, baseline jumper, no. Dieterle rebound, number 5. Over to Sikora. His little left-hand baseline is good. First 2 for Sikora. 22-9, Valley City. Final 20 seconds of this first quarter. Alvin on the far side. Saunders steps back. Three-pointer, top of the key. Rattles in and good. Aiden Saunders with the 3. 22-12. Matson, front court, Sikora. He'll launch it with 1 second to go. Grabbed by Doctor. Couldn't get the putback in time. Couldn't get it in. It would have counted had he gone. We are at the end of the first quarter, and your score, Valley City 22 and Oak Grove 12. We're back to the second quarter. This is Highlander Boys Basketball live from the Hack on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. As we start the second quarter, Oak Grove basketball with the Highlanders up 22-12. Alvin in the front court. Here on the near side, Thompson. Koenig. Koenig, top of the key. Alvin gets a backdoor pass, dribble drive, and in there by Olson. Well, Olson on the penetrations got 4. 22-14, Highlanders by 8. Madsen up top to Doctor. And Doctor gives it back to Madsen on that right wing. Back up top, Doctor. Driving in, left of the lane. Baseline pass. Sikora, little teardrop, overshoots everything. And Samuelson couldn't come down with it. There's a steal at half court by Madsen. Gets it over to Sikora. And Sikora back off to Doctor. Doctor driving in all the way. He's got a seam. Layup good. On a little bit of a seam. And that dribble drive goes in. He's got 5. 24-14. Highlanders back up by 10. On the far wing, Olson driving baseline, cut off by Samuelson. Back onto the wing. Want it, now cut off by Sikora. Pass inside for Winter, knocked away by Doctor into the hands of Samuelson. Here's Madsen into the front court. Mikan bounces it off to Doctor. Doctor with his teardrop in the lane for 2. Finn Doctor now with 7. 26-14, Valley City. Rovers with the ball on the far wing. Olson looking for the roll off the pick. Doesn't get it. Ball on ground. Stolen. Madsen is chasing along with Doctor. Doctor bounce pass to Madsen. Layup good. Foul. Count it. And Mike will go to the line with a 3-point play opportunity. That foul's going to be called on Olvin. That'll be his first. First team of the quarter. And so Mike and Madsen to the line for the first time in the game. Looking to get to double figures. He's got 9. Free throw up and good. 10 now for Madsen. 29-14, Valley City. 7-point run here. After the Grovers got the first points of the quarter. There's a steal by Madsen. Mikan finally picks up the ball. Shovels it off, little underhand flip. And in for the layup is Doctor. 6 in the quarter. He has got 9 for the game. The sophomore Madsen and the freshman Doctor. Two-man game there. And Coach Kading, he's going to take his 4th timeout here in the first half. This comes with 5:58 remaining. All he's got is full timeouts left. And so the timeout on the floor taken by the Grovers with 5:58 to go second quarter. 31-14. Advantage 2 of Valley City. This is Highlander Boys Basketball. We're live on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, 5:58 remaining here. Valley City up 31-14. That was the fourth timeout taken by Coach Josh Kading of the Grovers. He's got one left for 3 quarters. Here along the near side, Aiden Zuger now in the lineup. Driving through, little scoop shot off the glass. No, can't get that to fall, was Olvin. Samuelson rebounds. Sikora nearly traveled. Samuelson gets it to Mikan. Mikan Matson, off balance shot, bounces off the rim. Rebound grabbed by Thompson. Here come the Grovers, back to the way, far side. Saunders left of the lane, bullet pass. Thompson inside for the easy 2. Pierce Thompson with his first 2. 31-16. Zahn gets it back to Matson, off the glass, rolls off. Rebound grabbed by Olvin. Far side, Saunders in the front court. His little teardrop from the baseline is good. Aiden Saunders now with 5. Well, that timeout worked for the Grovers just like that. 4 straight points. Now down by Baker's dozen, 31-18. Here's Sikora. Left of the lane. Gets it back off to Doctor with 4:55 remaining here in the quarter. Here's Matson, 3-pointer just to the right of the top of the key. Rattles in and up. Rebound grabbed by Saunders. Back to the way come the Grovers. Trailing by 13. Saunders pass, turn on quick shot. Winter, nope. And Sikora was boxing out Thompson. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Highlander ball. That'll bring Logan Christensen into the lineup now for the Grovers. Grovers, good crowd, traveled west here on 94 to get to Valley City for tonight's matchup. And the first time these two teams have met in the new 3-class system. There's Zahn. Over to Sikora. Inside, right through the wickets of Samuelson, but over to Doctor. Doctor gets it up top. Matson in the lane. Goes up strong with the right hand for 2. Matson with 12. 5 in the quarter. 33-18. Wendell comes across the line for the Grovers. Near side. Zuger. Zuger driving in with the right hand. Short front rim. Zahn grabs the rebound. Digging outlets it to Matson. Matson to Doctor. Doctor on the far side. Gets it back off to Matson. Pass here near side, Sikora. Free throw line, Samuelson. Nice backdoor pass. Manson can't get it to fall. And the rebound grabbed there by Thompson. Nice look there by Samuelson. And now in the front court, Wendell near side, Zuger. Zuger lobbing it inside for Thompson. Wasn't there. Sikora was. He grabs the loose ball. Samuelson on the far side. Doctor will come across the timeline. Long 3, right corner, good. Matson was just too close when he missed the bunny, so let's go out 20 feet and knock it down. 36-18. Mikan with 8 in the quarter, 15 for the game. Highlanders leading as they've doubled up the Grovers here. We're in the second quarter, 3:21 remaining. Wendell here on the near wing. Off to Thompson, watched by Sikora. Starts his way off the elbow. Back to Christensen, back off to Thompson, and a foul going to be called on Valley City. That's going to be on Doctor, would be his first team. And at the free throw line, Pierce Thompson shooting 2. Good on the, they're going to call lane violation. And so wipe away that basket, or that attempt. Carter Koenig back in here for Oak Grove. Free throw is up and good. Bounced around and Thompson gets it to fall through. 36-19. Here's Doctor on the near side. On the wing, Sikora. Cut it through, Zahn. Shot up, no. Rebound, backside, Wendell. Wendell passing in the front court, off the mark, and out of bounds. Went off the hands of Koenig. And it'll go back over to Valley City. 2:52 remaining here in quarter number 2. Valley City leading 36-19. They have led from the get-go. Near side, Sikora. Up top, Matson. Just off the left elbow. Jumper bounces and drops through. Matson with 10 in the quarter, 17 for the game. 38-19, Valley City. Here's a steal by Doctor. Doctor ahead of the pack, going in for the layup, good. Doctor now in double figures with 11, 40-19. And the pass on the near wing, Christensen, three-pointer from that right side. Nope. Rebound out of bounds, and it will stay with Oak Grove. 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the second quarter. Valley City leading 40-19. Taylor Middlestead now into the lineup here for the Highliners. The two bigs, Samuelson and Dieterle, are sitting down right now. A smaller lineup for Valley City. Here's a jumper by Wendelboe off the tip and hits the baseline. Jay, he's got 4. 40-21 Highliners. Far side, Sikora driving in off the glass for 2. Andrew Sikora with 4. 42-21. Wendelboe near side, Christensen. Christensen dribbling in, goes around Sikora, passing lane Thompson. His shot up, rolls off. Thompson gets his own rebound, gets it back to Winter. Winter driving through with the left hand off the glass too hard. The rebound tipped off several sets of hands and finally grabbed by Zahn. Pass cross court into the hands of Wendelboe with the steal for the Grovers. Wendelboe pass off the Winter far side. Winter just off the left elbow, takes a 15-footer, front rim short. Rebound Matson. Mikan into the front court. Mackin all the way down. Mikan going up with the right hand for 2. Matson now with 19, 12 in the quarter. 1:13 to go in this one, 44-21. We're in the second quarter. Here's a 3 by Koenig, gone good by Carter Koenig. His second 3, he's got 8. 44-24. Matson, pass, Zahn, far wing. Back up top, Matson. Matson gets it near side, Doctor, into the corner, Middlestead. Middlestead gets it into Zahn. Zahn circles back around. Skip pass. Matson for 3. Good. Another but net. Mike and Matson dropping the 3 ball. 15 in the quarter, 22 for the game. 45-24. 47-24, pardon me. And we have a foul called. And that one's going to go against Zahn. That'll be the second team foul on Valley City. And it'll be the first on Teagan. Inbounds, brought in near corner. Right back, Wendelboe layup good. Off the nice give back by Alvin. Carter Wendelboe with the bucket. Now with 6-4 in the quarter. 47-26, 20 seconds to go. Near wing Middlestead. Up top, Matson. Matson, far side, Zahn. Zahn, pass near side. Knocked off the hands of Middlestead. Rolls in the corner. Grabbed by Matson. Drives the baseline and puts it up and in. Matson now with 17 in the quarter, 24. Here's a half-court shot. Hits the front of the rim by Wendelboe, and that is your halftime. It is Valley City, 49, and Oak Grove, 26. We'll step aside. We'll be back with our halftime. This is Highliner Boys Basketball, live from the Hack on YouTube on the Highliner Activity Network. Now we've got the Valley City Highlights Junior Varsity Dance Team. They'll be performing here at halftime. Now we have the highlights varsity. The varsity dance team will be performing their jazz routine. Paul McDonald back with you here at the Highland Activity Center. We are at the half of our junior varsity game. Valley City leading at 49-36. Highlanders with 27 points in that second quarter. And so far, Micah Matson has just about outscored or equaled Oak Grove on his own. He's got 24 in the first half. Finn Doctor with 11. Jack Samuelson 6, Andrew Sikora 4, and Jack Duderly with 4 for their total of 27. On the other side, Carter Koenig off the bench with 8. 6 from Carter Wendelbaum. 5 points from Aiden Saunders, 4 from Will Olson, and 3 from Pierce Thompson for their first half total of 26. 12 in the first quarter and 14 in the second quarter. Again, Coach Josh Kading for the Grovers, he used 4 of his timeouts in that first half. He's got 1 full remaining, and Coach Mike Lentz of Valley City did not use a timeout in that first half and really didn't need to. Coach Kading took care of all the timeouts in that first half. Varsity game again scheduled to come up next, and again right now on the docket to start at 7:30, and we might actually find ourselves on time as this first half moved along at a fairly good pace. Not a lot of fouls were called. 4 on the Grovers, 3 on Valley City in that first half. So a good, fairly clean game. Lots of scoring, fast-paced, and well, we're going to be probably getting very close to that 7:30 tip-off here for the varsity game tonight. Again, the first time these two teams and schools have played since the 3-class system. They had played before a couple years ago, about 2-3 years ago, I believe. Valley City went down to over to Fargo and played at the Grover Gym. So as we start the second half, Valley City, and we'll see who they send out. They will send out Dieterle, Matson, Zahn, Samuelson, and Doctors. Their starting 5 will come out for this third quarter. Again, allotted 6 quarters in a night. And on the other side for the Grovers, Beck Alvin will start out there, along with Will Ness, Pierce Thompson, Carter Wendelboe. There's a pass inside to Samuelson and Carter Koenig, the 5 on the floor for the Grovers. And now Samuelson's going to go to the free throw line. And that foul is going to be called on Thompson. It'll be his first team. So at the line, Samuelson, he's 0 for 1 so far in the game. Free throw up, and no. Another free throw here for Jack. And the right-hander bends and sends number 2 short. Rebound, Thompson controls to Koenig. Koenig back to the way for the Grovers. Koenig top of the key. Far side, Ness. Ness wants baseline. Doctor cuts him off, but he pulls up and knocks down the baseline jumper. Well, Ness with his first 2. 49-28 Valley City. Doctor left way. Up top, Zahn. Zahn inside, Dieterle. Dieterle spin move in the lane for 2 for Jack. He's got 6. 51-23 Valley City. In the front court, Ness handling the point now for the Grovers. Near side, Alvin. Alvin back on the wing. Koenig left side for 3. Good. Nothing but net. Carter Koenig, he's got his third 3, and he's got 11. 51-31 Valley City. Inside Dieterle. And Koenig off the bad dribble. Gets the steal. Into the front court. Koenig goes up. Foul called. And Zahn on one side and Doctor on the other. That's going to go on Finn Doctor. That will be his first team. Inbounds baseline. Koenig brings it in. Far side. Wendelboe onto the wing. Ness. Ness back far side. Koenig 3-pointer right corner. Good. Carter Koenig 3 threes. 4 threes now. And he's got 14 points. It's 51-34. Doctor tried to kick it out to Matson. Knocked away by Alvin. It will stay with Valley City. Inbound right in front of the bench. Dieterle brings it into Matson. Matson far side. Doctor back up top to Zahn. Zahn back up top to Matson. He goes inside. Nice pass inside and the easy 2 for Samuelson. He's got 8. Almost looked like he might have floated off his fingertip, but he's got 8 points now for Valley City. 53-34. Wendelboe pass stolen. Matson. Matson in the front court. Matson coming down. Fakes a pass. Finger roll good. 26 for Matson. 55-34. Now Ness into the front court. Left-hand dribble for the Grovers. Pass far side. Wendelboe from Ness. Wendelboe on the left elbow. Alvin. Alvin goes back up top. Koenig. Watch there by Matson. Directing traffic. Looking for the pick. Now goes other side, Wendelbo. Wendelbo inside the arc, right corner, back up top. Olvin, Koenig, three-pointer left wing, at the front of the rim, and Matson clears out the rebound. Outlets it to Zahn. Zahn near side for Valley City, driving the baseline. Baseline pass off Dieterle, picked up by Samuelson. Samuelson will go up, that rolls off the backside. Dieterle grabs it, kicks it off to Doctor. Back to Zahn, teardrop on the baseline, no. Rebound Dieterle, yes. Put back by Jack, he's got 8. 57-34, Valley City. 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Ness on the far wing. Olvin gets the pick, driving through, goes with the scoop shot. No. Dieterle clears off the board. Unofficially number 7 for Dieterle. Here's Matson into the front court for Valley City. Up top, Doctor. Left of the lane, driving through. Picks up the dribble, onto the wing. Matson three-pointer left side, good. Mike and Matson, 5 1/4, 29 for the game. 60-34, Valley City. Here to the near side, Koenig. Sidestep, lobbing it. Thompson inside, double team, good. Pierce Thompson with 5. 60-36, Valley City. Top of the key, Dieterle, near side, Matson. Up top, Doctor into Zahn. Zahn far wing. Try to go inside. Ball kicked there by the Grovers. And we have got 4 new faces coming in here for Valley City. Aiden Zuger will check into the lineup. Logan Christensen is coming in. Josh Borth is checking in. And Caden Edgar is checking in. And Ness is the lone Grover that is told to stay out there. Inbound, Samuelson gets it to Dieterle. Cutting through, layup good off the baseline. 6 in the quarter, 10 for the game for Dieterle. 62-36, Valley City. Up on the far wing, Zuger. Top of the key, Christensen. Driving through, lost the dribble. Ball on the floor. Zahn's going to tie him up, and possession arrow to Valley City. Highlanders will get it on the alternate possession. With 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go. We're in quarter number 3. Highlanders leading 62-36. On the far side, Doctor on the wing. Top of the key, Zahn. Zahn driving through. Shot blocked and a foul call. Deegan will go to the free throw line. And the foul there is going to be on Logan Christensen. That will be his first. Second team foul. Zahn at the line. Having a tough time focusing today. His Eagles defeated by the Buccaneers on Monday. Misses the front end. A very big time Eagle fan. Loves Seton Hall basketball as well. Second free throw here for Teagan. And gets 1 out of 2. See, I mentioned Seton Hall basketball in the hall as well. He hits the second of 2. 63-36, Valley City. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Up top of the key. Grovers with the ball with Ness. Crossover dribble, right of the lane. Has the ball knocked away, he'll retreat. It'll go out of bounds. It will stay with the Grovers. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go, we're in quarter number 3. Highlanders up 63-36. Up top, Edgar, near side, Zuger. Zuger lobbing it, misfires, but into the hands of Christensen. He'll go in with a reverse layup, no, but a foul called. Jack Dieterle, I think, there defensively. And for Jack, he will pick up his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the free throw line, Logan Christensen. He will shoot 2. Good on the first. His first points for Christensen. 63-37, free throw, good on the second. 63-38. Here's Matson in the front court. Near side, Zahn. Inside, Dieterle. Turnaround shot up, back iron, rolls and goes. 8 1/4, 12 for the game for Dieterle. 65-38. Valley City lead at 27. There's a little roller. Shot didn't go there for Zuger. Samuelson with the rebound. Matson up ahead. Dieterle, one dribble layup. Good. 10 in the quarter, 14 in the game for Dieterle. 67-38 Highliners. Here along the near side, Edgar. Christensen behind the back dribble, right into the hands of Zahn. Zahn up ahead. Dieterle grabs it, gives it out to Matson. Layup good. 7 in the quarter, 31 for the game for Mike and Matson. 69-38 Valley City. With 2:15 to go in the quarter. Here on the near wing, Edgar up top. Borth on the far wing. Ness for three. Rattles it in and out. Rebound off a couple of sets of hands and finally controlled by Tegan Zahn. Zahn in the backcourt. Looks up ahead as he brings it across. Right hand hip high dribble. Hesitates on the wing. Tried to lob. Does underneath. Reverse layup by Matson. Good. 9 in the quarter for Matson. 33 for the game. 71-38 Valley City. With 1:40 remaining in this third quarter. Far side, Edgar. Top of the key, Christensen. Dribbles to the left, hands it off to Ness. Ness watched by Doctor. Cross over to the left hand. Starts in, now stops. Picked up the dribble, Christensen, knocked away by Samuelson, and they say it went off of Christensen. It'll be Highliner ball. So the Highliners will get the inbound. And they will bring it up the floor with 1:22 remaining. Far side, Zahn. Gets it off to Dieterle, left corner. Up top, Doctor. Finn, dribble drive, driving through the lane. Right hand off the glass for two for Finn Doctor. Doctor with 13. 73-38 Valley City, minute to go, third quarter. And it's near steal by Matson. It'll stay with the Grovers. And checking in the lineup for Oak Grove, Alex Luce will check in. Here is Ness on the far side. Edgar. And we've got a whistle. And that's going to be, I believe, on Jack Dieterle. That would be number 2 on Jack. Nope, we're going to put that one on Zahn. That'll be number 2 on Tegan. Third team foul of the quarter. The two Jacks are out. Taylor Middlestead and Andrew Sikora in for Valley City. Inbounds underneath. Ford gets it off. Jumper, good. It's a two-pointer there by Edgar. Just a long two. 73-40, 45 seconds to go. Near side, Doctor. Cutting through, Sikora. Through a double team, foul call before the shot. And inbounds, Highliners on the baseline. Zahn lobs it up top. Doctor. Driving through the lane, Doctor for two. Finn. 4 in the quarter, 15 for the game. And then we have an overback. That's the second one we've had on the baseline on the inbounds on the Grovers. So the ball goes back over to Valley City. Inbounds baseline with Zahn. Near side, Matson. Far corner, Zahn. Three-pointer from the left corner. Off the rim, high rebound. And it's grabbed underneath Middlestead and a foul called. Taylor will go to the free throw line to get a couple of charity tosses. And he'll get a chance to get on the scoreboard here in the JV game. Foul called on Edgar. That'll be his first. Third team. Good on the free throw. So Middlestead with his first points of the game. And the right-hander's second free throw on the way. Nothing but net. Hunter gets a couple of them. 77-40. Valley City on top. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Unless it's a massive surge here in the final few seconds by the Grovers. We'll have running clock in the fourth quarter. Missed shot, Sikora up ahead to Matson. He'll go up, lay it in. Matson now with 11 in the quarter, 35 for the game, 79-40. And on the inside the half court, shot didn't go. And that is our third quarter. Your score at the end of 3 quarters of basketball is Valley City 79 and Oak Grove 40. We're back with the fourth quarter coming up. This is Highlander boys basketball from the Hack, live on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. So as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, again, we'll have running time here now in the fourth quarter with the Highlanders leading 70-40. Inbounds here on the near sideline. And the Grovers will have the ball to start the quarter. Ness up top. Near side, Zuger. Watched there by Matson. And gets it back up top of the key. Borth, backdoor pass, knocked away, loose on the ground. It's on the floor, picked up by Sikora. He'll get it off to Zahn. Zahn will start up the floor. Zahn across the timeline, crossover dribble with the left hand. At the free throw line, Zahn is triple teamed. The ball's lost, picked up. Here's Luce. Luce back the other way for the Grovers. Going all the way in left hand, layup, no. Rebound tip, comes out. Grabbed there by Zuger. Zuger back onto the wing. Here's the three-pointer up. Good. Brady Johnson's lefty didn't roll. And it is a rebound. Matson, down court pass, Middlestead. Middlestead strong to the hole, couldn't get it to fall. Johnson grabs the rebound for the Grovers, back to the way. Brady into the front court, far side. Zuger, three-pointer from the right wing, off the front of the rim. Coming in, Middlestead with the rebound, gets it off the Doctor. Minute gone here in this final quarter. Valley City up 79-40. Pass near side, Zahn. Entry pass, Sikora left, all alone, cuts through for the easy bucket. Sikora now with 6. 81-40. On the far wing, Zuger has it here for the Grovers. Up top of the key, Borth. Borth gives it back to Ness. Ness, three-pointer from the left wing, off the rim. Rebound, Sikora. Sikora up ahead, Doctor knocked away by Ness. Doctor reaching to get it back. We're going to have a jump ball and possession to Valley City. Again with the running clock. The only time it stops is at free throws, timeouts, and injuries. And it's kind of an interesting rule when you stop it as far as free throws are concerned. Here's Zahn up top. Doctor to Sikora. Bounce pass. Middlestead layup good. Taylor Middlestead with 4. 83-40 Valley City. Here's a steal by Matson. On the loose ball, going in for the layup, good. 37 for Matson. And a full timeout taken by Coach Lentz with 5 minutes and 49 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. This is a full timeout. Highlanders on top, 85-40. This is Highlander boys basketball, live on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. Well, that rule on the running clock, I think I had described it earlier in the year that when there's a free throw, as soon as the shooter gets the ball, that's when the clock stops. That is incorrect. Found this out during the BCT. The rule is that when the official comes over and presents the foul, so if he comes over to the scorer's table and goes fouls on 2-4, 2 shots, then you stop the clock as soon as he presents who the foul is on. That is the rule on the stop clock, on the running clock in the fourth quarter. As the ball knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Grovers with 5:37 to go. The clock ticking here in the fourth quarter. Valley City on top, 85-40. Pep band will be in full sound here tonight. Our highlights will dance again at halftime of the boys' game in the varsity. Here's Christensen in the lane. Shot rolls off. Doctor clears off the rebound. Valley City coming back the other way. And Doctor, he's played his 6 quarters of basketball tonight. Matson has as well. Mike can actually played these 4. Did not play in the C squad game. Far side, Middlestead. Inside 5 minutes remaining. Pass lane for Sikora, knocked away. Loose ball picked up. Bretton Nichols into the front court. Lobbed it far side to Loose. Loose, 3-pointer from the right wing, front rim no. Rebound grabbed there by Doctor. Now Finn will bring the ball into the front court. Here near side, Zahn to Matson, Sikora. Pass far corner, Matson. 3-pointer from the right side, right off the end of the bench. And Matson knocks down the 3 ball. 5 in the quarter, he's got 40. 88-40, Valley City. Here on the near side. Dribbling in is ball knocked away from behind and out of bounds. That was Nicholas that had the ball knocked away. Inbounds will be baseline. Johnson will lob it in. Grabbed up top by Nicholas. Nicholas on the left wing. Watch there. Double team. Now kicks it back to Johnson. Johnson just off the left elbow. Gives it back off behind. Here's a long 3 off the rim. Doesn't go with about 4 seconds on the shot clock. Rebound grab there by Nicholas. Back to Johnson. Turn around. He'll launch a left-handed shot and grab there backside by Matson. Probably the easiest rebound he'll get. And Mike will bring it across. 3.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Valley City will get the first 2 games of this triple header tonight. Varsity boys to follow. Matson, near side, Zahn. Zahn left-hand dribble, onto the wing. Whoop, pass, but Doctor was there as Middlestead cut to the basket. Now top Zahn, bounce pass, Doctor. Down low, 5 on the shot clock. Middlestead blocked, and the ball grabbed there by Edgar. Here come the Grovers, back the other way. 2:57 remaining here in the fourth quarter. On the far side, Christensen dribbling into the lane. Churns, shot up, good. Logan Christensen now at 4. 6:88-42. Eyeliners. Top of the key. Sikora on the far side, Doctor. Gets it off to Middlestead. Sure, instructions are you get that shot clock down to practically nothing before you shoot the ball. Matson on the far side. Over to Sikora. Inside Middlestead, unless you have a layup. Then you go ahead. Nice layup. Easy little layup for Middlestead. 6 in the game for Taylor. 90-42. And on the near side, driving in. Edgar, teardrop in the lane, rolls off. Middlestead rebound to Matson. Down court, Zahn. Zahn to the near wing, back to Matson. Top of the key, Doctor. On the wing, Middlestead, inside Zahn. Back onto the corner. Sikora, Middlestead. Matson to Sikora. 1:45 remaining. 12 on the shot clock. That one went off the foot of Sikora. Picked up by Christensen. Has Johnson with him. Doesn't use him. Puts the layup up. Rolls off. And a rebound back the other way for the Highlanders. Sikora gets it into the front court. Matson. Back to Andrew. Skip pass far wing. The Doctor into the corner. Middlestead. Back up top to Zahn. 1:24 remaining. Highlanders on top. 90-42. Bounce pass inside. One off of Matson, off of Sikora. Jump ball, possession to the Grovers. Highlanders may get the ball one more time here before the end of this one. As we have a minute to go. Valley City on top, 90-42. Into the front court. On the far side, Christensen. Driving in, his runner, misfires. Rebound, Johnson up and good. Brady Johnson with a putback. He's got his first 2. 90-44, Valley City. An 11-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Cutting through Middlestead on the baseline, circles back around to the corner. Over to Sikora. Sikora up top. Matson near side. Doctor. 18 on the shot clock. Doctor up top. Sikora gives it off to Zahn. 10 on the shot clock. I would be a bit surprised the Highlanders just take the shot clock penalty. Here's Middlestead, dribble drive. Dribbles it off his leg. 2 seconds, 1, and keep going. There, Grovers have it off the turnover. In the lane, going up with a scoop shot up and in by Brenton Nichols. He's got his first 2. 90-46, and that's going to do it. Your final score here in this junior varsity game. Valley City 90 and Fargo Grove 46. Take a quick break. We'll be back. And the totals here on this one. This is Highlander Boys Basketball live from the Hack on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. Valley City outscored the Grovers in that fourth quarter, 11-6. Final totals, Carter Koenig led the way for the Grovers with 14 points. He was a lone player in double figures. Carter Wendelboe finished with 6. Aiden Saunders had 5. Pierce Thompson had 5. Logan Christensen with 4. Caden Egger had 2. And 2 points from Will Ness. 2 points from Brady Johnson and 2 points from Brenton Nicholas for their total of 46. They had 12 in the first quarter, 14 in the second, 14 in the third, and 6 in the fourth. For the Highliners, they were led by Mike and Matson. 40 points in this one for Matson tonight. 15 from Finn Doctor, 14 from Jack Dieterle, 8 from Jack Samuelson, 6 from Taylor Middlestead, 6 from Andrew Sikora, and a free throw from Tegan Zahn for their total of 90. 22 in the first quarter, 27 in the second, 30 in the third, and 11 in the fourth. So the Highliners are off to a 2-0 start tonight on our triple header. We'll be back here, second game to start at about 7:30. We'll be right on time for the next game, 7:30 tip-off. We'll be back at about 7:20 with our pregame as the Highliners get ready to take on the Grovers High School Boys Basketball. Game number 3 coming up. This is Highlander Basketball from the Hack, live on YouTube on the Highlander